All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from the GMS Atlanta camp, back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Before we get started, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, safety, much love, and blessing to the Akim across the four corners of the earth that are pushing out this truth and sincerity and putting their life on the line to do so. To you brothers who want to say Shalom. All right, now we're going to entitle this lesson, Beware of Smooth Words. All right, because we know the ultimate deceiver of the devil is Esau Edom. Okay, he comes with propaganda. He comes with passive aggressiveness and deceit on the whole. Okay, because we know that Esau Edom is the serpent, that beguiled Eve, even from the beginning of time. Okay, so it's important to be aware of this guy, man. And not only Esau, our people as well, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the real Israelites. You got to be aware of those as well, man, on your everyday to day. Because just because a Jake may seem, to be cool and upfront, don't take it for face value. You gotta be circumspect, like the scriptures tell you. Okay. Start out with what you got, Shema.
This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 8. Their tongue is an arrow shot out. It speak of deceit. One speaketh peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he lay up his weight.
Yep. Hey, one that may speak peaceably with his mouth, but in his heart lay up weight. All right. They have an ulterior motive. Okay. Jake, may seem to revile you or look up to you, so to speak. He speak good of you in your face just as much as Esau, man. Our people come in that spirit of Esau, man, because the scriptures tell you, it's part of the curses. The scriptures tell you in Deuteronomy 28 that that I shall be evil towards our brother. So they're trying to get over on you just as much as Esau, man, because they're in the spirit of Esau. Esau has fully brainwashed our people, man, to the point where they act like Edomites, man.
Yeah.
You'll see Jake, trying to be slick and shit. That's the spirit of an Edomite, man. We deal up front and uprightly as much as possible, Salaki, because we know the truth, all right, and we have the scriptures to revert back to, but everyday Jake, they come in that spirit of Esau, trying to be slick, trying to slick talk you, coons. They come around you and your woman, and in the backdrop, he trying to hit her, all kind of shit, Jake be coming with, man, that's the spirit of Esau. So, not only, you gotta look at Esau, you gotta be circumspect on the whole. Brother, you got some?
I have a quick precept for that. This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And that's what the brother was basically renting on. All right, we in the midst of wolves, man. You got niggas out there, who want to give you BS, okay? Because this is the land of confusion. Our people are confused. What, Hosea 4:6? People are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So you got our own people out there that are going to try to say things to you. They're going to move in as the devil, all right? Their father, the devil, okay? And hey, you got to be wise, man.
Even to add to your point too, we witness, like the brother said, bullshit. We witness bullshit every time we teach on highways and byways. We consider them cheerleaders, ones that honk their horn, talking about, oh yeah, come on, y'all. If you was truly, with us and supporting us, you would be taking heed to the videos, out there on the highways and byways with us and pushing the word with us, man. That's bullshit. Just because in that same day, Edomites gonna be coming after our necks, coming after the men of the Lord, coming for our lives, and people gonna be trying to rat us out. But the Lord gonna lift up that standard, of course. But we we seek out the bullshit, but we still deal peaceably with all men, if possible.
Yeah. And that riding by and giving reverence and shit, that's speaking peaceably. That's words smoother than butter.
Word.
But at the end of the day, Jake not gonna get out there and do the work. They probably get around their friends and shit. Yeah, man, I seen them niggas out there. It was raining. It's cold outside. They still out there preaching word. Shit, I just blew the horn and kept going.
Yeah.
You know how Jake be.
They call it jailhouse preaching and shit. I done heard all types of shit.
Yeah, see. But when he ride by us, he gon' shalom or shalom. You know what niggas be saying.
Yeah.
In the presence of us. But when he get away from around us, he getting that spirit of Esau. Just like Esau, you know, they get amongst themselves. They drop the N-word like it ain't none.
Yeah.
You know, talk about goddamn Tyrone from the job, how he a nigga and he lazy.
Yeah.
You know, talk about so-called Mexican, how he stank. You know, they be talking all kind of shit about our people, man. All right? But in the presence of you, you know, they speaking those smooth words, man. All right? They trying to get you to lower your guard. And then when you do, they pounce on your ass, man. All right? Like the scripture tell you in 1 Peter 5:8, if a brother can grab a biblical shot, it tells you, man, you got to be vigilant, man. You got to be sober, all right? Not taking everybody for face value because they giving you, you know, a one-up, or they goddamn dapping you up every day, you know, or they telling you, like Esau like to tell you, hey, man, you're doing a good job. You know, as soon as your ass late 30 minutes, they fire your ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the brother got that?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
It says, be sober, be vigilant,
Yep.
because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
That's right. And being sober and being vigilant means being of a clear mind. And if you're of a clear mind, you're going to see the bullshit before it even got down get to your front door. All right? You can see Esau. Because if you know the scriptures, man, the scriptures tell you never trust thy enemy. You know? But you got to know who your enemy is first in order not to trust them.
Exactly.
All right? And that's where our people drop the ball at. They look at Esau as being a friend. But we know Esau is the fucking devil, which means the deceiver. And we know that we can't trust nothing he say, man. All right? And then if you do get a so-called white man, you know, that is all right, you know, he may very well be a Jake because it's not a skin color thing.
Right.
You know, it's lineage, you know. If your line go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you very well may be an Israelite.
That's right.
You may just look like an Edomite, you know, due to the scattering of our people. All right? But that's why the scripture tell you to try the spirit by the spirit.
Yep.
But you can tell an Edomite from a goddamn farm. Like, oh, no, that's a goddamn Edomite. I got to keep my eye on him. Because even though he telling me I'm in good graces, this nigga probably keeping a paper trail at work every time I'm late.
Yeah.
Every time I miss an assignment, you know, every time I get a complaint, he jotting that shit down.
Yeah, that's too. I want to add to your point too, real quick, if I may, because that's what I remember the bishop pointed out one time. He spoke to the brothers about, hey, sometimes you got to keep your fire against Esau. You know, you got to continue to prophesy against Esau, keep that burning, because basically Jake today really done lost our fight. You know, Jake done be like, man, you know, he alright, man. It's all good. You know, niggas ain't. The white man ain't breaking in my house. Niggas are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really. This is Esau. This is Esau kingdom, man. This was his plan. This was his agenda set up. You gotta understand who's the problem of all this, man. So we can find a solution.
Exactly.
You know.
Because at the end of the day, man, this goddamn chess, not checkers. All right. He may come in a disguise and low, and you know that's why I said reread that Bible. He's like a lion, man. If you know a lion, he's very subtle. He get down low in the grass. He blends in. He's camouflaged. And then as soon as he see that opportunity to strike, he pouncing on your ass. And that's just like the so-called white man, man. With those smooth words and, you know, being clean cut, carrying a briefcase and shit. You know, he seemed like he that remind me of a goddamn pastor too. Pastor clean cut.
Yeah.
He got speak like a goddamn Mississippi pimp.
He the devil. He deceiving.
He deceiving. He running your goddamn pockets every Sunday when he has to play around.
Oh man, God.
Go ahead and reread it, Bible Shaw.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, and if you sober and you vigilant, you gonna see his ass coming from a mile away. You know, if you watch the National Geographic, you know, them animals head be on a swivel, goddamn. Sometimes no matter how sub to the goddamn lion or the cheetah is, they spy this motherfucking ass and they take off.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you gotta be in this thing, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Mhm.
In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Yep.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
Yeah. Hey, and before we cut the camera, we was just talking about how the fuck Esau and these righteous decrees, this nigga can sit off the highway in a cut and try to catch you speeding.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fucking devil, man.
And if, you know how his laws are set up, you can be in jail a whole 2 weeks. You know, off something simple and small. You know, so
Off some bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, if this guy was upright and, you know, up front like he say he is, you know, he'll let you know that he's clocking, all right,
Right.
to slow your ass down. But he want to catch your ass slipping, you know, just like how the scriptures compare him to the lion, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's Esau Edom. You got to be one up on this devil, man.
Yeah.
All right.
At all times.
The same way he lurking the lurking places too. He lurking on our brothers' channels.
Mhm.
You know, he's attacking our spirit without us even knowing. He know where we at. He know what we teach. You know, he know certain brothers' channels. You know, that's how he know how to take them off and delete videos. You know, he just do. Esau really precise at things. Being the devil, man. He not no nigga. He very diligent in what he does, man.
Right.
You know.
Right. And then you got some.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 26, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd
Mm-hmm.
covered with silver dross.
Yeah, and if you familiar with a potsherd, it's like a vase that has been broken into many pieces. You know, with jagged edges, sharp edges.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it said it's like that covered with silver dross, right? Can you read it
Con, this is
and read on
Proverbs-
down from 23 to 26, Bob Kushar.
Con, this is Proverbs 26 and verse 23. It says, burning lips and a wicked heart
Mm-hmm.
are like a potsherd covered with silver dross.
Mm-hmm.
He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him.
Mm-hmm.
When he speaketh fair, believe him not.
Come on, when you speak of fair, believe him not. All right, doesn't take it not what Edomites or Jake say as face value.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you speak of fair, when a guy is giving you too much props, man, and always trying to butter you up,
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, something wrong, and the nigga ain't right. If you can't never get a Edomite or a Jake to tell you when you going off, or you know you fucked up, you know, more than likely he's been deceitful, man.
Right.
Because nobody is always 100% fair in speech, man. You know, if you got younger siblings or kids or whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and you always, you know, giving them reverence instead of telling them when they going off, that means you hate, like the scripture tell you, man. He that spareth his rod hateth his child, man.
Con.
All right. So if a person not telling you when you going off or you fucked up here and there, that's a deceitful person, man.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that's talking too much and always got something to say, you gotta watch them too, man. Because 9 times out of 10 niggas telling a lie.
Con.
All right. Reread verse 24. Babu Kushar.
Con. This is Proverbs 26 and 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and lieth of deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not.
Right. Keep going.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Yeah. There are 7 abominations in his heart, man. That's just like Brother Grout, Psalms 52 and with Psalms 55 and 21. That go hand in hand with that precept right there, man.
Con.
Read verse 25 again.
Con. This is verse 25. When he speaketh fair,
When he speaketh fair, go ahead.
believe him not.
Believe him not.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
All right. Read that out.
This is Psalm chapter 55, verse. You said 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Yeah.
but war was in his heart.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
words of his mouth were smoother than butter. That's that fair speech, man. All right. Coming off as if you okay. Because if I can bring out this this scenario that happened to me. I was working on this job, in the warehouse where we was driving box trucks, and a day before, Esau told me, man, if you have any accidents out in the yard, man, it's best not to just park the truck, and don't say nothing about it. Let us know, it happens all the time, we ain't gonna let you go or nothing like that. My ass, before I came in the truth, trusting in the devil, goddamn not knowing the scriptures, being green.
Yeah.
I fucking crashed the truck, and I went there, I let Esau know, fired my black ass. After he just told me, hey, if you have any accident, come let us know. That's that speaking fair and words smoother than butter. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm good. I come to work on time. They fuck with me up here. They ain't gonna fire me. Man, as soon as I crashed that truck, my ass was gone the next day. That's why they said, hey, read that, bro.
This is verse 20, Psalm chapter 55, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah.
You want me to read the whole thing?
Yeah, read the whole song. Verse 20.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah. Hey, and they go hand in hand with what the brother just read in Proverbs 26 and 25.
Mm-hmm.
He speak of fair, believe it not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, man. He looking for a way to stab you in the back, all right, and fuck you over, so to speak, And that's exactly what Esau did to my ass, man. That's why you got to be, like the brother quoted, wise as a serpent, and harmless as a dove. All right, you got to be you got to be vigilant, like this brother read. You got a precept?
I'm going to continue on in that Proverbs. I got one more. This is on verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation.
Yeah. Hey, and by the end of the day, you going to know that war was in his heart because he don't show it. All right. Even though he came lowly and meek and with that spirit of a serpent, at the end of the day, his wickedness going to be revealed, man. Like it tells you, the scriptures that tell you never trust thy enemy, like his iron and rusted, surely is his wickedness, man. So goddamn, hey man, that's the same thing. You can't trust him. Because surely as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. It's bound to fucking happen.
Yeah.
And eventually it's gonna show his horns, man. And at the end of the day, you're like, damn, I should have trusted this.
I should have took heed to the prophets.
Right. Right.
You see how people being destroyed today. Look at Bill Cosby. Right. Here it is. You think he just chilling, drinking some green tea or something. They lock his ass up, man. All right. Well, it's more in the situations. All right. The Black Lives Matter movement, things of that nature. You would think, oh, yeah, freedom of speech. We have the right to do this. They'll come lock your ass up, man. Point guns at you and everything. All right. You people gotta understand, man. This is the devil, your adversary. All right. And he don't like you. The nation of Esau. All right. Which is you so-called Caucasians. You don't like us. And you Israelites out there gotta know that these people don't like you, man. All right. At the end of the day, Scripture says what? He's gonna come with that great wrath because of what? He ain't gonna come, down with great wrath for no reason. Right. He's gonna come with that great wrath because he see the men of the Lord chopping this place up spiritually, and he can't stand you niggas. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Haitians, Cubans, all the way on down, man. All right. So-called Hispanics, he don't like you. That's why he built trying to build a wall. He threw the Native Americans on reservations. He threw you on so-called black people in the hood. He don't like you. Yeah. Simple as that.
Jake get a big misconception since Esau not doing it openly no more, hanging you and castrating you, that he somehow loves you. It tells you in Ezekiel the 35th chapter that Esau has a perpetual hatred, man, for Jacob, his brother. Even going back to the beginning of time, man, it's always been a war between Jacob and Esau. And it's in his DNA not to like you, man. And once Jake realized that, and stopped trying to look after the white man, our people will be better as a nation.
Right, that's a stumbling block. That's like when you first get the truth, that's the first thing you gotta understand, that hey, Esau is Edom and that he's your enemy. And that even the Lord hates him.
Yeah. Right. But what Jake, what about the white man?
That's the first thing that happens. That's how you know,
God love everybody, only.
Right.
White man ain't never did nothing to
They
me.
don't never ask about the Chinese or Japanese. They don't,
Yeah,
they don't
straight
ask
to
about
the
straight
dad.
to the white man.
Oh man. Now I'm bringing this up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2
Yeah, Matthew.
and verse 3. That's why the scripture says this: let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except they'll come and fall on the way first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right.
Yeah.
And who are we revealing right now? All right. The nation of Esau. All right. You so-called Caucasians. All right. And it says what? It says the son of perdition. When you go into that word perdition, it means destruction. All right.
6.
The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Right. Who's destroying every goddamn thing? All right. You got whales beaching themselves. You got plastic all in the sea. Chemtrails.
Yeah.
You got these motherfuckers made an actual fucking chicken sandwich from Popeyes, man. All right. Just killing you niggas, man. Okay.
Flint still don't got water.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Niggas forgot about that.
Yeah,
Because
lead
what-
all in the water. Yeah, kind
Because what Esau done did, he done came with those smooth words and made your ass forget about what's really going on in the backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because this man the goddamn devil.
Come
That's
on,
just
man.
what it all boils down to. You know, we can say it till we blue in the face. You know, but Jake ain't gonna get it until he go through
Yeah.
one of these scenarios and where Esau got them slam the gavel on him. You know,
Yeah.
because right along with his deceit, we were speaking about too, he got these unrighteous decrees. Here it is, Jake cannot have no criminal record, you know, but as soon as you steal a fucking piece of bubble gum, you got 20 years of life, you know. But you thinking the white man, all right with me, he ain't never did nothing to me. But do something to his ass and see what he do.
Right. And it ain't about you, it's about a nation.
Right.
That's what Jake ain't.
Yeah, it ain't, because Jake ain't, I mean, because Esau ain't did nothing to you individually. Look what he did to your forefathers, man.
Right.
Look how he holds your goddamn. This wasn't too long ago removed. He was holding your goddamn grandparents down,
Right.
sicking canines
Oh
on.
man, that was only in the 60s and
Yeah,
70s.
man. Look, about 40 years ago, man.
Yeah, man.
Jake forgot about that.
Yeah.
But you gonna remember, goddamn. You gonna remember Tyrone that fucked you over in 2nd grade though,
Right.
and hold him accountable. But you don't want to hold Esau accountable,
Right.
because Esau has done a number on our people, man, with this deceit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even from scripting the image of our Lord, man, changing him to a so-called white man.
Come on.
That's why we our people as a nation subconsciously view the so-called white man as being right,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because of their image. But when they think of a person that look like them,
Mm-hmm.
they just can't receive it, man.
They automatically think it's bad.
Because if you interact with Jake on the whole, Jake will believe they'll believe another nigga is their enemy before they believe Esau is.
Yeah.
You know, and when Jake the goddamn biggest finesser on the planet,
Right.
Yeah.
you got that. You was finished up.
Allah. I
You
got one more
finish your
verse.
precept. Go ahead.
Come, this is verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High,
Mm-hmm.
or that is worship, so that he is as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So like the brother was saying, man, hey, they stripped the image. Jesus is a white man, all right? We are, what some Edomites be like, we are gods. I am God. That's how prideful they are. That way, you got the book of Obadiah, man, okay?
Yeah.
Pride is all hell, man. And they'll let you know they're proud. They'll call you nigger in your face. All right? Right on Cleveland Avenue right here, there's a graveyard, a slave graveyard. All right? They'll throw it right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But you still got niggas trusting in Esau. All right? Everything he do, the image, his swords, his chariots, his food. Hey, that's why the scripture said, hey, woe to you that go into Egypt for help, man.
Yeah.
All right? The Lord don't even like you trusting in these devils, man.
Right.
He hates you, the nation of Edom, Esau, all right? He hates you so-called white people, all right? And he's showing it right now. What? The curses are being lifted upon the nation of Esau, all right? They, getting drugged up off opioids, all right? Their daughters or their wife getting manhandled by Jake. Esau don't like that, you know?
And the Lord showing that he hates you through us.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, because we are his sons, man.
Yep.
That was it.
Okay. Bring it out.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6.
Start at 7. Bumpers.
Verse 7.
Yep.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
2 Thessalonians 1:7.
Come.
Oh, 2:7. Salaki.
Slacky. Second Thessalonians chapter 2,
I'm about to read that too.
verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Verse 8.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yeah. Hey, then shall the wicked be revealed. And how is the wicked being revealed? Through the men of the Lord, man. Through the prophets, the men he set up, Lord willing, we be those men. Through the internet, through cell phone cameras,
Yep.
through all kind of shit is how this devil is being brought out. But yet and still, our people are trusting in those smooth words and still thinking that Esau is their goddamn friend. All right, here it is. Every time you turn on the goddamn news or you look on a media outlet, it's another goddamn Edomite killing you, so-called white. It's the Edomites killing you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans every day. Falsely accusing you, putting you on death row. Without concrete evidence. He's being revealed, man. All right, that thigh is being shown, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Esau being revealed for the goddamn the ugly bitch that he really is, man. All right,
And this internet fucking them up bad.
hell yeah.
They just got they just caught some white supremacists at the Emmett Till Memorial.
Damn.
They usually go there every couple of years to shoot it up, and this was one of the years they went to it to shoot it up, not knowing that the memorial was all bulletproof, looking dumb as hell.
Oh, damn.
Then they on camera they fled away. Man,
They hate
these devils hate you niggas, man. All
They
right.
fucked him until he fucked them up.
Yeah.
You got him, man.
Damn.
Yeah. And then that's why I said, man, we can say it till we blue in the face. It's other evidence to showing that this man is the devil, man. The author of deceit. It's in black and white, as far as his decrees. It's video evidence to show you. And also the prophets, man. But you'll see when the devil come down with great wrath, like the bro quoted, because he know but he have but a short time. And if brother didn't have none, I'll get into this account in Matthew's and then we can close it out. Because in Matthew the 2nd chapter, King Herod came with deceit, man. He came very lowly and in the spirit of worshiping Yahushua, when he was born. In the end, matter of fact, we'll just read it for edification. Go ahead. You can start at the top.
Matthew chapter 2, verse 1. It says, Now when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem in Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him.
Mm-hmm.
When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Yahushua should be born. And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet.
Yeah, so like Herod was inquiring about where this star out of the east shall be born, which is Yahushua. Go ahead.
Verse 6, and thou Bethlehem in the
verse
land.
5.
And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, and thou Bethlehem in the land of Judah art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared.
Yeah, so Herod is going to the wise man secretly and wanting to figure out you know, when the birth of Yahweh Shai was going to be. Okay, keep going, verse 8.
And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search diligently for the young child, and when ye have found him, bring him word again. Oh, Slakia, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also."
Yeah, so Herod is coming in deceit, man, and with those smooth words, hey, go find me, you know, this king they talking about of the Jews, Yahweh Shai, you know, and when you find them, let me know, you know, so I can come down and worship them. All right, that's that smooth word of speaking fairly. But as we continue to read, you're gonna see what he really had in his heart for Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Verse 9. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. And being warned of the Most High in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way.
Yeah, so the wise men had a dream, you know. The Lord came to him in a vision and told him, hey man, don't go back to Herod with the location of where Yahweh Shai is, man. Go your separate ways, or go back into your country without reporting back. You know, and just for the sake of time, then the Lord came into Joseph into a dream and told him, hey man, take Yahweh Shai and Mary and escape into Egypt. Okay? So you can pick up on verse 16.
Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth.
Yeah, so he upset when he seen that the wise men didn't come back with the report in which he sent them out to do. Go ahead.
And sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem.
Right. So Herod, being a deceiver, went out and slew all the children in Bethlehem, you know, in seeking Yahweh Shai, because that's what he really had in his heart for Yahweh Shai. He wasn't gonna go and worship him as he said he was. He was looking to kill Yahweh Shai because he didn't want to be. If you're familiar with King Herod, he was a very jealous king, man. He didn't want nobody taking over his rulership, so to speak. So when he heard of the birth of Yahweh Shai, he sought out to kill him. All right, but when he couldn't find where he was just like, fuck it, kill all the children in Bethlehem, and in hopes of one of them being Yahweh Shai. Okay,
that's the same like Esau gonna do in today. Y'all been prophesying this whole time about this dude come back, man. Forget y'all too. You know what I'm saying? It's a threat. We threaten the whole man's existence.
Yep. So Herod, being the devil that he is, man, he was like, shit, if y'all don't want to tell me where he is, fuck it, I'll just kill all the children in Bethlehem. One of them gotta be Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep going.
Oh, if I could say, that reminds me of like Pharaoh, because remember Pharaoh was like drowning all the firstborn sons.
Exactly.
That's like the same spirit.
Yep.
It says, and all the coast thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men.
Yeah. So from the time he sent the wise men out, every child in Bethlehem 2 years and under, he wanted slaved, man. He wanted killed because he couldn't pinpoint where Yahweh Shai was. Little do he know, at this point, they done fled to Egypt on his ass. You know, the Lord came to Joseph like, hey, man, Herod on that fuck shit, you know, take Yahweh Shai, y'all go to Egypt, you know, goddamn. So, they was one step ahead of Herod, man. With those smooth words, yeah, man, just go tell me where Yahweh Shai is so I can worship him, you know, send frankincense and myrrh. You know, soon as the wise men would have gave word back to him where he was, he was gonna try to get down on the Lord, man. That's just how Esau is, man. Coming smooth and subtle, you know, but war being in his heart, man. Yep.
Yep.
You finished 16?
Oh yeah.
That was it? Okay. Well, that was it. You know, that was pretty much the point, man.
Mhm.
All right. Herod was in being the Edomite. You know, that's how they come, man.
Yep.
You know, they very deceitful.
Yep.
You know, you can't trust them at face value. You know, so if brothers ain't got no closing words, precepts, you know, we can close out. All right. Con, you know, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying to the elect member too. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash.
double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.